Welcome, 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 and happy Sunday to you. I am Laura Williams, and this is After the Rainbow. For those of you returning viewers, thank you for checking out another video. If you are new to this channel as well, thank you for checking out this video. And just so you know, this channel has documented my journey through infertility. It has documented my pregnancy and delivery with my now rainbow baby. And we will continue this channel with showing life as a mother of two. Lately, I've had so much I've wanted to say that things kind of get jumbled in my brain and I don't know how to bring it out. And today specifically, Self-Care Sunday, I've made the decision to make this video. It's going to be real. It's going to be raw. I'm not editing anything. As you see, my daughter's in my lap. She was asleep. She woke up. I've been putting off making this video all day, practically all week. But as Lizette from Life with Lizette has said, as DoDash from DoDash has said, stop putting it off. Just do it. So here I am back in front of the camera. I'm going to say what I would love to say. Again, special shout out to DoDash and Lizette. If you guys aren't familiar with their channels, please check out the description of this video and the links will be there to their channels. They are very inspiring. They're very informative. And I watched them and they both actually inspired me to get back into YouTubing and, you know, documenting, like I said, life after the rainbow. So today is Self-Care Sunday, as I mentioned, and I specifically wanted to talk about the word no. Many of you, you're familiar with me. You know my background, you know my history. I've been doing this channel for quite some time now. Some of you are, you know, a little acquainted with me, and then there's those of you who don't know me at all. Well, no is a very hard word for me. It's something that I struggle with. I do not know exactly why. When I married a man who has no problems, absolutely zero, saying no. Maybe, as they said, opposites attract, so there's that. But no has always been a struggle for me. And especially in today's climate with all that's going on. If you're living under a rock and you have no clue, please Google American issues, American drama, things that are going on with the world, America specifically. It's a lot, right? And, you know, lately, I'm sure, like myself, many of you have been dealing with a lot of, you know, internal things as far as things going on in your personal life. And then every time you turn on social media, or you turn on the news, you turn on the radio, it's another crazy headline. Again, Google it. It'll take you 2 minutes, and I'm sure so many things will pop up. So combine all those things, it's a great mixture for a slew of mental health issues, emotional issues, just all kind of issues. And I felt like today, being Self-Care Sunday, was a good day to speak on no, because it's something that me as a now 40-year-old woman is really starting to learn and understand. No is not a bad word. And I, as a preschool teacher, when my students come to me and say, he said no, I have to remind them, no is not a bad word. Say it with me, you guys. No is not a bad word. Anyway, so why do I say no is not a bad word? Because when you say no to things that do not serve you, things that do not help you in any way, shape, or form, no to things that do not benefit you in any way, you are a better person for you and those you are taking care of, those you love, and those who need you. I just want to reiterate it. No is not a bad word. You can say no to going out to that late night party. You can say no to that last minute invitation, and you don't have to give an excuse. It is something that is hard for me to really put into practice because I want to be there for everybody. I want to support everybody. I want to do all that I can to make sure that when I leave this earth, no one can say, well, she didn't do this or she didn't do that, or, I don't think she loved me. But the more and more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, but what about me while I'm here? I cannot be there for everyone. I cannot do everything for everyone. And at the end of the day, I'm going to have to say no. No is a hard thing to hear sometimes, but it has to be said. And again, it is not a bad word. When you say no to people and you put your needs and your wants first, ultimately you're actually serving that person. Because think about saying yes to something that you know you don't want to do, something that you may not be able to afford, something that you know you don't have the time to be a part of. Now you're anxious, you're irritable, you're stressed out, you're worried about it because you know it's coming up, but you can't afford it. You don't have the time for it. You can't make the time. You can't find the money. Where is it going to come from? I don't have the money for the gift. I can't be a part of that because I know I got this bill to pay. And you're putting yourself in a bad predicament, which ultimately now you can start resenting that person or that group that's asked you to participate or to support or donate, and you know you couldn't do it. So no can actually be serving other people as well as yourself. When you say no, you make sure that you are happy, that you are putting you first. Because ultimately, if you don't put you first and give you the time and the energy that you need, how can you take care of anyone else? How can you be a big supporter or a big help to anyone else if you are no good to yourself? And again, that goes for anything, whether it's time, money, resources. If you know you cannot do it, you don't have the money for it, you don't have the energy, you don't have the time, please just say no. And to add on to just say no, you don't have to give an excuse. You don't have to give a reason. You don't have to explain to anyone why you cannot, why you will not, why you just don't want to. You owe no one an explanation, a reasoning, or any type of, understanding of why you just can't. No means no, and that's all it is. So I'm not going to spend too much longer on this video. As you see, Jordan is a little bit restless. She's a little bit, irritable because she's trying to nap, but she's fighting nap because she's saying no to the nap. But ultimately, she knows she needs the nap. So just remember, no is not a bad word. And you do not need an explanation, a reason, or to make someone understand in detail why you cannot, why you will not, why you just don't want to. It is okay. So again, today is Self-Care Sunday. Let's move forward, practicing saying no. Now, before I go, please put it in the comments. Is there a special event or situation that's coming up that you've been asked to participate in, you've been asked to donate, you've been asked to be a part of in some way, shape, or form, and you just can't do it? Put in the comments if you feel comfortable, what that event is or what it is that, is stopping you from just saying no. Is it because maybe you feel like you'll hurt them or you'll let them down? Because remember, ultimately, you've got to put you first. You can't worry about anyone else before you worry about yourself. So again, as always, the journey continues. Please be sure to like, share, and comment on this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so that way you can become a member of the family. And as always, hit the notification bell so you know when we do new videos. Thank you so much for watching.